What I'm going to be doing today is showing you how to germinate, start up for germination of some seeds. In this case, I'm going to use carrot seeds, 3 different varieties, Paris Market, dragon carrots, and scarlet Nantals. What it is all of these 3 containers, they're a little bit different. One is a one of the plastic containers that you can put in the freezer with this lid, and then the other ones are just cheap things that I've gotten, baked goods, and I believe this was for muffins, and I think this was for strudel. And then in terms of what I put in here, this is just wetted down, shredded, corrugated cardboard. These are the 2 sides of corrugation of cardboard that I've just put some water in, and paper towels. Again, try and get a thick brand of it, because otherwise when you fold it up, it's just going to kind of fall apart. And the same thing in terms of for when you're trying to take your seeds out after they have germinated, it's just going to be a mess. So it really is a matter of, try to do this one-handed, of taking the seeds out, and however many you want, just putting them in. And in that case, it's a Paris Market, which is a pretty small carrot. And then what you want to do is you want to try and spread out the seeds roughly equally, so that when they do germinate, it'll be a whole lot easier, or in some cases it's just plain impossible if they're too close together and intertwined, to separate them out and then to transplant them. And again, this is done in part because, especially as you get ready to put them into either bigger containers or outside, it's a whole lot easier to do this in phases than to have, in essence, hundreds, if not thousands, of tiny cells of soil, which I have a bunch, and these are actually the radishes that I did earlier. But afterwards, all you do is you fold this back up. And no, I did not wash this container out completely. But frankly, it does not matter. And then just store it up in terms of closing up the container. And then you wait. Now, yes, I will also, in terms of this one, for now I'm going to leave this on here. I'm going to put labels on here, in terms of just some sticky paper about what this is. Now, for this type of carrot, dragon carrot, again, it's take one piece off, and again, and in this case, I actually see on the packet, although not many have them, it says the germination rate is about 82%. Now, again, most seed packets that I've seen, they don't quite have that. I don't really know. In my experience, at least in terms of the last one, I believe about 80% or so of them germinated. So this is going to be a whole lot of carrots. And frankly, that's a good thing, especially since, along with the other root vegetables, they will last a long time, and indeed they'll freeze So as I go about in terms of making soups and stews, to first cut up the vegetables and then freeze them, or just plain freeze an entire soup, this will actually work quite well. Now, in this case, I'm looking at this and I'm like, there's a little bit, probably too much moisture.